is Dan Brask. This is going to be a tips from the table production. Lieutenant Daniel Mills came up with this. This is called the 6-coil. Okay, so what we're going to show you is a modified lineman coil to set up your TNT equipment. The idea is you're going to bring the equipment with the hose, set it up, and then deploy it. So we're going to show you the end result, and we'll break it down as to how you load the hose, 2 different ways, and also just deploying the hose by itself individually if you've had to do that. So I'm just going to walk it out, and we'll see what the end result is, and then we'll break it down in later detail. So what that gives you then, you're not having to stretch the entire hose out 100 feet or whatever your length of hydraulic hose is. It divides it up, and it still keeps in the lineman's coil, and it's easy to deploy and rapidly deployable. We showed you the end result, which was it's all hooked up, but if you just needed to stretch the lines out because you're setting up for a second tool or a third tool or something like that, okay, same thing. Basically, it's going to be 2 people, or you can hook that onto something, but you're just basically going to stretch it out. To actually set up the coil, you're going to divide it in half, obviously, and you're going to create a pigtail here. Okay? So you have your pigtail. Alright? It can range in length. It's up to you, personal preference. First now we're going to go to a linesman. So our first coil is normal. Alright? Now this is we're going to show you 2 different ways. So this is one way. So basically, we're going to grab it and twist. Okay? See, I'm grabbing it down the line. Now this next one, obviously, like a linesman, is normal. I'm going to grab it and twist. Okay, see that? Grabbing and twisting and pulling it in. So you're in line with the hose that you're drawing to you, so it's in line and twist. All right, you may be able to do that on the right side of it or the left side, but it's in and twist, okay? Then there it is, you're ready to carry it. Okay, so then deploy, here's what you pull, that's connected. Now we're going to show you a second way. It's slightly different than the other way, but I think these 2 ways are pretty easy to comprehend, so we want to show you both. So same thing, you're going to start with the pigtail. Make sure the hose is neat, okay? Now you can see he's opposite of where the line is, and he's still twisting. Right? So he's not in line with the line, but he's coiling it. Sometimes some people get it one way over the other, so that's why you need to see both. And there you go. The one thing that we need to cover too is that charging it while it's still in this format here, okay? So we go to hook it up and then charge it and then try to deploy it. The problem with doing that is that just like a hose line, once you charge it, it creates sinuosity in the line, and so to create sinuosity in this, which will defeat the purpose of the lineman's coil, which will actually make it twist, okay? So it's not advised to charge it when it's still in the coil and then try to deploy it. You need to deploy the coil and then charge it.